Welcome back to another video, guys. Boy, it has been long overdue. I haven't made videos in quite some time. Been just enjoying life and helping raise my family. Little dude here, he's all grown up and he's got his own Jeep now. Isn't that pretty cool? But no, in all seriousness, really just been spending a lot of time with family and been kind of lazy, to be honest with you. But today I'm making a video to give you an update on my tires for my 2014 Silverado. So it's been roughly 4 years ago since I put them on. And at that time I documented whenever I put them on and, you know, kind of why I picked this tire and how I came to that conclusion. So today, 4 years later, roughly somewhere between 30,000 and 35,000 miles, I wanted to do a follow-up video and kind of review, now that I've owned these for a while, so I can give you my own personal opinion on how these tires are. So for those of you who haven't seen that video that I'm referring to, I ended up going with the Toyo Open Country RT. The reason that I went with the RT is I was kind of sold on the idea that it's a hybrid. It's the, not the best of both worlds, but does a good job in everything. And I'll say, yes, it does do that with one exception, and I'll explain that to you. So the tire itself, I really don't have anything terrible to say about it. It looks really, really good. It's really aggressive looking. I like the tread design. It looks really sharp on a truck. For this particular truck here, it's a 10 ply, and I live on a dirt road. You can see, I mean, truck's pretty dirty. It sees a fair amount of dirt road, flint rock here in Northwest Arkansas. I've yet to have a single flat with these. Don't have any issues after 4 years with slow leak or anything like that. They hold air, they work great, and the tread has been really pretty awesome with these. So I've got my little gauge here, and I'm gonna take a reading from the middle of the tire. So we are still at, maybe 9/32 or almost 7 millimeters. Wouldn't you say it's pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Approved. That is a tire. But anyways. That is the truck, yes. But anyways. So the tread life has been very good. And these come with a 45,000 mile warranty. I will definitely get 45,000 miles out of these. No problem. So going back to how they are in terrains. Dry highway, even dry dirt road, they do good. I have not got this thing stuck once. I haven't really looked for a reason to get it stuck. But I mean, I drive it through some mud, not heavy mud. Highway, it stops good in the rain, goes good in the rain. I don't really have any issues with it floating or anything. Heck, even the snow. We had a heck of a year for snow. 3 or 4 snows with several inches, sometimes even a foot and more. And that's unusual for Northwest Arkansas. And these tires did a good job against that. I was just looking at the tire, and I may have to look up some statistics, but it looks like it gets the MS rating, mud snow, I think that stands for. But I don't know that it gets the three peak mountain. So it's not an ideal tire for snow, but it'll do the job. I have had it in some ice, and it performs about like any tire you would expect in ice. Ice is just crap to drive in. It doesn't really matter too much about the tread or anything. It's just hard to stop and go in ice. Overall, I don't have any complaints as far as performance of the tire. It's worked great. It looks great, both with the tread here and then the sidewall design, super aggressive. It's all around a really good tire. Whenever I bought these tires, I was sold on the idea that they were quiet like an all-terrain, but performed like a mud terrain. I will say they perform pretty good in most conditions. However, these things, in my opinion, are not comparable whatsoever to a good, solid all-terrain. And let me give you some insight on that. I'm saying that because on my wife's 4Runner over there, I have put Toyo AT3s. Those tires are so much more quiet on her 4Runner than these. When I first got them, yeah, they were great. They were pretty quiet. I was super impressed. But as soon as they started to wear some, they really started humming. And it's kind of anywhere from between 25 miles an hour up to, 60, 70 and beyond. It goes from kind of a low growl to a high-pitched hum. Just like you see with a lot of mud tires, it has that same style noise. So I guess what I'm getting at there is had I known that after a while these things would wear like this, I would have just got some mud tires. And in my opinion, guys, if I was shopping for a mud tire in 2022, I'd have two picks. One would be the Toyo MT, because it looks great. And if it's going to be just, if this RT is going to be, in my opinion, just as loud as a MT, you may as well get the more aggressive look and the better performance. But another tire that's really been up and coming and has a very similar look to the Toyo MT is the Venom Power tire. I've read lots and lots of good reviews on those tires. In fact, I just got a set of Venom XTs on my good old Duramax out here. I'll be doing a review on once I finally get a few more miles on it. Just mounted them today, actually. So had I known that, I'd have probably got an MT if I was, like I say, going for looks. I'd have got the Toyo MT or Venom Power MT. If I wanted a hybrid, I would have probably went with a Nitto Ridge Grappler. That seems to be kind of the consistent answer you see across, and probably what I should have went with from the beginning. That seems to have, honestly, better performance than the RT, and is a lot quieter, much more comparable to an all-terrain. And then if you're wanting an all-terrain, honestly, I would probably go with a set of Hankook ATMs or Toyo ATs over there, the AT2, AT3. They're all really good tires. The only other thing I can think of I didn't mention is that the Toyos, and I've heard this across the board, that these Toyos, they just mount and they balance super easy. Toyo, I mean, like I say, besides that road noise, Toyo makes a top tier tire. They really do. They're a Japanese company, and I'm telling you, most everything Japanese is just really, really good quality, really thought out. So I'm not knocking this tire by any means. It's still a very good tire. It just doesn't necessarily fit my preferences, in the sense that for the noise, I could have had something that looked better, or if I didn't want the noise, I could have got a tire that performed better. So take it with a grain of salt. That's my personal opinion on it after running these for 35,000 miles. So guys, with that, I want you to use the comments below as kind of an open forum for these tires. For those of you guys that haven't run them and are thinking about them, drop your questions down there. I'll answer them. Some other guys here that maybe have had these tires before will answer them. And also, too, some of you guys that have had these tires, what did you like about them? What didn't you like about them? Leave it in the comments down below. All right, guys. Well, if I'm not as lazy here lately, I'll be doing some more stuff with tires here. We have spent some money on some tires here lately. As I mentioned, and I've probably had them for a year plus now, at least, I got some Toyo AT3s on my wife's rig, and they're wearing great, noise is great, perform great, and so I need to do a review on these one day. And then kind of in a different realm, I've been super impressed with my side-by-side here. I got some, I think they're called Sun F, or a Chinese tire company. They were really cheap but perform really well, and they have a really nice look, super aggressive. And then, like I say, what kind of inspired me to make today's video was on the good old Duramax that's just set here a lot anymore. I wanted to try a little bit different tire, so we ended up going with, and I'm glad we did, they look super good on this truck. We went with the Venom Power XT. So this is more, it's not an all-terrain. They do consider it a hybrid, but it has definitely more of a, I don't know, it's right in between a all-terrain and hybrid look. But so far, first impressions, these are really nice tires, and I'm excited to do a review on those. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments, too, if I need to keep making videos. Like I say, it's been a while. I've been super lazy, just busy raising my family, and just need to spend some time getting back on YouTube. I miss it. All right, guys, until next time, take care.